Hey everybody. It is Friday? Question mark? June 26th? Can that possibly be right? Feels more like a Thursday. What day is it? Somebody help me out here. Well, regardless of that, we're here in the annex again with the kittens again. And they're cute again. This week just flew by. I guess it is Friday. And that means mailbag tomorrow. That's exciting. So this little guy is Artie, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not. It's retro. Sorry. I should have known that. Retro's got a tiny blep, micro blep. Look at that, a little micro blep. So everybody was just nursing. Now they're probably all going to be tired out from drinking all that milk. They didn't gain as much overnight as I would have liked, but they're still doing great on the 24-hour window, so very happy with their gains overall. Mom's doing a very good job. I was getting a little tired of seeing the dings in our baseboard on the stream, so I just put up a little background for these guys. Reclaimed wood is very hipster, so it should work out very well for them. This is our boy Vin. Hi, Vin. Hi. This is Vintage, or Vin. Come on, buddy. Let's see your face. Let's see how cute you are. I know you're just going to scream, and then Mom's going to get up, and then everything's going to be a mess. I don't mind. I was, speaking of floofs, hi, yes. Okay, there you go, Vinny. That's Vintage. Speaking of floofs, so I was looking at, this is Indy right here. I was looking at Indy this morning, and I even posted on our Twitter about how I thought Indy is going to turn out to be a big old floofer, long-haired cat. But then I spent the morning going through a bunch of old video, trying to get ready to put together just a big old sort of montage, mishmash of all the little tiny video clips I've taken here and there over the last 3 months that I never published anywhere. And I saw that Gaby's 3 kittens were at least this floofy at this age, and we thought for sure that because they were Gaby's, they were going to end up being long-haired just like she was, and they didn't at all. So it's still pretty much up in the air. Indy here could go either way, I guess. But that looks pretty floofy, doesn't it? I think it does. So that's Indy, of course. Oh, speaking of Brooke, there was a lot of Brooke in the videos I went through, and some fun stuff that I'm excited to get. I'm excited to get this whole thing going. In fact, there might be so much of these video clips that I might have to publish a few of them. And then I was really ambitious in my thinking. Maybe I could start doing that as a regular thing, either monthly or even weekly. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just see what I can get done without any pressure to start with. So this is Vinyl. Hi, Vinyl. I know, I just woke you up. You were in the middle of nursing, and I stole you away so we could show everybody how cute you are. What are you saying? Who are you? Are you Artie? You gotta be Artie. You're small, you're yelling. Yes, you're Artie. You're out here to say hi to everybody and me. Hi, Artie. Did you come out here just to see me? When I came in the room this morning, Artie ran out and climbed right up my leg. Well, not up my leg. That makes it sound like I was standing up. I was sitting here, but Artie climbed up onto my lap all on his own. He seems to really like me after all the time we spent together before he could even see. Okay, buddy. Why don't you get in there and get some more food, though? You were a little light this morning. So that's our Artie. Who else haven't we seen yet today? This is Ironic, who I've been calling Ira. I might start trying out Ronnie, though. Let's see what I think of that. Ira's okay. I like Ira, but well, we'll see. We'll try a few things. It's hard to find the right nickname until they've gotten a little bigger and we know how they are. After all, I was going to try to go with Bob for Baba Ganoush. We all know how that worked out. Yes, well, it's important for the kittens to be annoyed. I guess I should mention this. I mention it every time. I know some people are like, why do you handle them so much? Why don't you just put them down and let their mom take care of them? But this is all part of the plan. We want to get them to be used to being handled and a little bit annoyed and push their comfort just a tiny bit so that they get used to all that. I think it's an important part of the process, and it's worked out pretty well for us in the past. Let's see, who haven't we seen yet this morning? So this is Ronnie, and this is Vinyl again, and this one is, oh, this is Vin. We saw Vin. He's big. Oh, he's big. And then this is Indy, who we saw, discussing whether or not she was going to turn out to be a floofer. So this is somebody we haven't seen yet. This must be Bessie. Bessie, come with me. Come on out here for just a minute. Hi, Bessie. Bessie is turning a very orange color, which I like a lot. I don't know if that's going to be obvious to you guys or not, but she is a couple shades oranger than Artie for sure. And a little bit bigger. And a sweetheart. Hi, Bessie. Okay, all right, okay. We'll put you back over here and you can figure out what you're doing. Let's see, so this has got to be Artie in the first position that we saw already, and that leaves who? Retro? This must be Retro right here. Let's see if it isn't. It is. Hi, Retro. I thought it was you. I knew it had to be. Oh, you got a big old Retro butt for us. Again. That's 2-in-1 stream, right? Wasn't it Retro that we started with the bleb? Yes, but that one was sort of forced there because I pulled you right off of Mom. Of course you're going to have a blep. You were right in the middle of something. So if you've been watching, they have all walked off the blanket. Well, maybe not all of them, but quite a few of them have walked off the blanket by just a couple steps before they turn back. But that's been happening today, so it won't be long before they own the zone. You guys know I put up this little barrier so they can't have the whole room yet. I want them to get used to just a few spaces at a time and not have Mom have to search the whole room for them or give them a chance to get lost behind anything. So this is their safe zone for the moment. It just goes right over to there and then back to the other side. So there's not really any place for them to hide away from Mom in that area. But it probably, in a week, they're going to really be the masters of it. And it might even be a week from now that they're about ready to climb over that barrier on their own, in which case we'll probably get rid of it because there's not much point in keeping it around when it doesn't help any. Hey, who are you? Oh, you're still Retro. Okay. Oh, look at this snuggle. Hey, snuggling up with Mom. Obviously, if you don't know, our mom cat there is Bebop, and it's Bebop and her 7 little kittens. So let's see if I can go through them in order without trying to move them at all. We have vinyl, vintage, indie. Uh-oh. Vinyl, vintage, indie. Can't see anything distinguishing on this one. Jammed under there. All right, we need something. Okay, no, that's Bessie. Okay, so vinyl, vinyl the girl, vintage the boy, indie the girl, Bessie or bespoke the girl. Then we have retro, also a girl. And then finally, oh, not quite finally, we have arty or artisan, artisanal. The boy, artisanal or arty. And then finally, we have ironic or Ronnie, Ira, I don't know. That's the whole crowd. 7 kittens, 1 mom. It is hard to tell them apart from the back without seeing their little legs or faces, but I'm getting pretty good at guessing. I've actually done better at getting to know the names of this group of kittens than most, and I don't know why. Maybe because I don't have DJ around to lean on, and she's the one that's always really good at knowing the names, of course. And also maybe because I helped hand out the names this time. Although, like I said, she did help pick most of the names this time. I only got to pick a couple. So this one is Bespoke or Bessie. Hi, Bess. What are you doing? You stopped just short of coming off of the blanket there. You definitely came out to see us, though. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Want to push up on my hand? There you go. That's good. You're doing a good job. Learning to locomote. It's not easy, is it? I can't even imagine how long it would have taken me to learn to walk if I had 4 legs. It took me long enough with 2. I know. What you doing back there, Bebop? You've been through a lot, haven't you, girl? Well, there's not much else news for today. If you're following along with Acro, I might have already mentioned I've got an appointment set up for Tuesday for him to get some further testing done. Hopefully that'll turn up something. Or not, I don't know. He's a very happy kitten, though, Acro is. And he's still isolated because we're keeping an eye on his poops and how much he eats. But It's looking good. He's having good poops. Didn't eat as much as I would have liked yesterday, so today I tried giving him some different foods to see if you could give him something that was going to be really exciting for him. Because he does want to eat. Every time I put him in front of the food, he digs in. But it just seems like he's like, it's not worth getting up and going over there. At least that's my theory right now. So I gave him something that's worth getting up for, and we also gave him some mirtazapine, which is an appetite stimulant. I think that'll help out. Otherwise, he's all cool. I was in there with him yesterday, and we took a nap, and we took a nap together. Actually, I fell asleep watching some TV. It was good times. As for everything else is pretty normal. I'm gonna go out with you guys and see the gifts because I know we didn't see the gifts yesterday, and we really want to. So we're gonna do that in just a minute. These kids are being too cute right now, though. I think Charlie's right. 16 days sounds about how old these kittens are. I know they're just over 2 weeks. It would have been 2 weeks on Wednesday. I should say 2 weeks on Wednesday, more or less. They were, there was a 12-hour labor. It was all day that Wednesday 2 weeks ago. So, well, you can do the math on that. Yes, I see people are curious. The wood paneling is actually contact paper that I bought to put in their box, and it arrived the day that she rejected the box, so it never got used. Also, then what I've done is I've taken the contact paper and I found in the garage a piece of styrofoam. So I wrapped the contact paper around the styrofoam, and then a little tiny touch of double-sided tape so that it stays next to the wall instead of falling over. Just enough to hold it up there. Of course, it's just styrofoam with contact paper on it. So worst case, if it does fall over, nobody's going to get hurt. It weighs like an ounce. The kittens are much heavier than it is. So no worries there. Vinyl's having to rest half off the blanket. The camera won't reach over there. Actually, if I flip it over, hang on a second here. Let's see if we can flip it over. Whoop, there we go. Now we can fit it over. Hi. Hey there. What's up, Vinyl? Having a little nap on the rug? Something I wanted to mention to you guys the other day is neither here nor there, but I noticed watching the stream on my own phone lately, which I've been doing a lot so that I can like watch TV on the TV and then have the stream on my phone at night. Anyway, I noticed sometimes YouTube will zoom in a little bit on the stream and it cuts off a little bit of the border of it. I think it does that so it can try to fill your screen because it's your phone screen's not necessarily the same aspect ratio as the Kitten Academy live stream is. Anyway, my whole point being, if you're watching the regular Kitten Academy live stream and you can't see the text or the time at the bottom of the Kitten Academy live stream, then you might try doing the little pinch to zoom out on your phone and see if it will show you everything. Now, there's no time on this stream that we're doing right now, not on the close-up stream, but if you're watching the regular Kitten Academy live stream and you can't see the time in the corner, try zooming out on your phone. And I mention that because there's a lot of times that I'll put something, some text on the screen to explain something that's going on, and then a whole bunch of people still ask, even though it's right on the screen. I'm like, how can that possibly be happening? I put it on the screen, and we've still got all these people asking. And oh, thanks, Scott. Scott says if you've got an iPhone, you tap twice in the middle of the screen. Anyway, um, I'll put text on the stream to explain something or other. There's nothing on there right now, just the time. But anyway, I wonder, how can this happen? And my previous explanation was, well, they watch it on their TV and they have their overscan turned on, so their TV cuts off the borders. That's another thing to look into. If you watch it on a TV and you don't see the time, you're going to have to look up the instructions for your model of TV to figure out how to turn off the overscan, because you are missing part of the show if you don't do that on everything you watch. And that's just the way TVs are for some crazy reason. But you turn off overscan, your whole life will be better. Then I realized that couldn't explain it entirely, and I realized a lot of people watch on their phone, and like I said, I just realized then YouTube on phones can sometimes be zoomed in and it will cut off some of the border. So if you're watching on your phone and you don't see the time on the regular Kitten Academy live stream, zoom out. If you're watching on your TV and you don't see the time on the regular Kitten Academy live stream, check how to turn off overscan on your model of TV. And yes, if you watch on the PC, I've never heard of anybody having a problem on the computer. So that's new to me. Well, these kids are being completely adorable. This is ridiculous and I can't take it. But I do want to go see the gifts with you all. So in the meantime, if you feel like continuing to watch these kittens, hop on over to the Kitten Academy live stream. That's what it's there for. It's this camera, and it is that camera, and it is that camera up there. And so you can watch these kittens from 3 different angles, 24 hours a day. Every now and then we throw on one of the cameras downstairs when there's kittens to see there. Oh, this is too cute. Way too cute. That's got to be Vintage, the boy, because he's got the white sleeve on one arm. All right. Well, anyway, like I was saying, you want to keep watching these guys, hop to the Kitten Academy live stream, but we're going to head out real quick and see if we can find Gab's kittens, because I know you guys haven't seen them in just a little while. Let's just take a look. Oh, okay, there's Ari, and whoa, Banter. There goes Banter right past us. Still zooming. Where are you going, Banter Beans? It's just you in here. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty Banter. I was looking at some old videos of you. Yeah, you used to be so cute. What happened? Oh, I'm just kidding. You're still cute. Oh, can't go under there. Come up here instead. Hi, Banter. Oh, hi. What are you playing at? Hi, Maggie. This kitten wants to play. Maybe you want to play too. You want to play with a kitten, Maggie? This kitten's in play mode. Hi, Max. You want to fight, Banter? You want to fight? You pick on somebody your own size, like your 2 sisters. Where are they at? Oh, I heard one. That's Blarney just zoomed in with that toy in her mouth. Just took a swipe at Maggie. Stay away from my toy. I know. Oh, she fell over backwards. Where are you going with all that? Loganberry came in too. Hi, Loganberry. Oh, and that's Scuttlebutt right there in front of us. So now we've got all three kittens in here. They must have heard me talking and decided to come check it out. They all want to play, and Banter's got the fun toy apparently. Yeah, I can't wait until all seven kittens are this age. That will be extreme. That'll be way too much to keep up with. Oh, did I say Banter? This is Blarney. I don't know what I was saying, but I'm taking both of these toys. Oh, you want it? Oh, you want it, huh? Oh, you're gonna come all the way up here for it. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that. Okay, hang on. There we go. So now Scuttlebutt has the good toy and doesn't want to share, do you? Oh, did you just hiss? That was a full-on hiss because I took your toy. You can't do that. Yeah. What? Oh, wait, come back, Scuttlebutt. There's a rule about hissing. Yeah, you get to come up here and give me a kiss now. You'll get your toy back. Okay, there you go. Boop, boop. Oh, Scuttlebutt, I saw Maggie just gave you a bop. Oh, hey. All right, well, I guess that's fair, Blarney. You did bring it in, so whatever. That is some ridiculousness. Hi, Scuttlebutt. Are you gonna? Oh, you're gonna edit the camera? What are you doing? You think the camera's a toy now? Yeah, the toy is it's a Rosie the rat is what the toy is called, and it's a bit of rabbit fur with a bit of leather on it, made to look like a mouse or a rat or something. And it's a very popular toy with a lot of the cats. Many kittens like the little rabbit fur toys. I know I got some mixed feelings about that, but it is what it is. Can you hear those growls? There's not even anybody near you. But Blarney sees Maggie looking and is giving some growls. What do you got? This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, sorry, that was my finger. There's a cat on the other side of this shoji screen. I can say that right. Loganberry, I saw you just claw the screen. It's not a scratching post. Crying out loud. It's full of holes now. I mean, that ship has sailed. I can't figure out where my camera's at. Lots and lots of little cat holes, cat claw holes everywhere. It's fine. You know, that's just the way it is. We've come to accept that part of our lifestyle. Hi, Ari. Did somebody just leave that rat there? Did you just eat carpet lint? It's still in your mouth. Oh, sorry. Nice job on the camera work there, buddy. Okay. Ari, somebody, Loganberry, who wants this? Oh, okay. Still banter. Blarney, sorry. This one's Blarney, that one's banter. I do know them apart. For one thing, this is a good chance to make this example. Uh, Blarney is a classic tabby. See that big round mark? That is the telltale sign of a classic tabby, that big round shape right on their side, like that, the stripes that go around in a swirl. Whereas Banter is the mackerel tabby with the stripes, like Loganberry is. See those stripes? And these stripes? Maggie wants to play. She might make that work. I hear Loganberry scratching on the screen again. Loganberry, that's not what it's there for. Oh, I thought he climbed it. He just went up that cardboard box that's over there, though. All right, fair enough. Well, hey, look, we've been going on long enough. I should have ended this a few minutes ago. My apologies. Thank you guys all for joining us today on this wonderful Friday. And we will do another close-up like this on Sunday. So tomorrow is our mailbag day. Instead of doing a close-up, we do mailbag. We do it at 10 o'clock a.m. our time. So that's 10 o'clock on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. You can see the time that we think it is. 10 o'clock tomorrow, mailbag. I hope you join us for that. And again, if you don't see the time on the regular Kitten Academy live stream, it's always there. So check to see if you're zoomed in on your phone or if you have overscan on your TV. Thank you guys all so much for joining us for this close-up today. I hope it was entertaining. And like I said, we'll see you for another close-up on Sunday. Until then, we'll see you on the Kitten Academy live stream. Thanks, everybody.